What's up, Dice Crew? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. Now, pertaining to this situation, I want to speak a little bit more about it with this whole Brick Baby and just him acting how he act on camera. One thing I done stumbled across a lot, and a lot of people titles and some people videos, I watched it, some I didn't even get a chance to watch, but it's just so many people blaming Adam 22 for everything that a grown individual, a so-called Crip, a so-called blood, a so-called person from the streets, a so-called gangster, whatever, they hold white non-affiliate accountable more than they actually hold themselves accountable. And I just can't rock with that. I'm not saying that I'm not putting some of the blame on Adam 22, but at one point, homie, like I seen Cartoon 5 interview video, you know what I'm saying, speaking about it. And he just really just, and like I said, and so many other people, they was just very much just going down the path of just really blaming Adam 22 a lot. And I look at it like this is why where we at now, because just think about it, we was promoting self-accountability when these people was 20 or when they was 25 or when they was 15, 10, you know what I mean? We wouldn't have people that's 35 years old getting on live streams, putting themselves in the twist. We wouldn't have people 30 years old, 28, 27, whatever, just putting, some of these people was 40 and 50. Putting themselves on live streams and stuff like that, just saying anything, rubbing people the wrong way. But we got to hold everybody accountable if we want the next generation to be better, because that speaks a lot on us. Don't call yourself a stand-up older Crip or older blood or older whatever if you ain't even raised the person to have some self-control. You got a person out here being a product of something that you're a part of, and you can only blame a white guy. We can only blame No Jumper, Adam 22. No, we got to take full on self-accountability. And what I mean by that is like, if you can go get your own bag, so you got to be in the headlock by Adam 22 and No Jumper, then that's your choice. Go get you your own bag so you ain't got to worry about that paycheck. If you don't want to build your own platform and reach and grab your own notoriety and your own clout, then hey, don't be mad because somebody want to go over there and get all that from Adam 22 and No Jumper. It's like, I don't like, yeah, I understand that people might say, oh, Adam 22 is a puppet master. But in the same sentence, you got to know that you disrespecting all these individuals and all they parents too. All they big homies. You know what I mean? Like if one of my homies got on there, man, I wouldn't be sitting on there talking about, oh, Adam, you filed for this and this and that. Yeah, I would say you wrong for participating in something, that's going to be negative, but people got to know, like, these rules and these situations ain't got nothing to do with Adam. You know what I mean? Like these rules we want to live by and these, the betterment of the streets and the peace amongst each other and all that ain't got nothing to do with Adam. Adam ain't pulling no gun on nobody. Adam ain't threatening people. I don't know what he doing behind the scenes, but to my knowledge, he just not doing that. So if a person, like, I give an example, like Big Deal. I watched Big Deal interview, right? Big Deal said he texted Adam and let him know, like, yo, don't make no Hoover jokes and we not dissing Hoover or none of that. I respect that. If everybody else don't got enough heart or enough knowledge to see what Adam be doing with stuff and they don't want to nip it in the bud and prevent it or check it when it happened, then that's on them. I think we need to start giving out a lot more DPs then. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on here and brag and bash a person out that ain't got nothing to do with us. Adam ain't a part of our community. Adam ain't a part of this. How we gonna sit over here and hold another person so accountable, but we won't hold ourselves accountable? I just can't rock with that. And the next thing I want to say is this. A lot of these people will do the same thing Adam 22 do, given the opportunity. They just feel like, they look at it like Adam's kind of stealing because he's not a part of the culture. But if let this be anybody else, you know, a black person, maybe even a Hispanic, maybe even an islander or whatever. But let that be a person like that, creating all this drama, putting people against each other, you know, being putting street politics on the live stream and all that. Ain't nobody gonna have nothing to say about that. Which I will agree with this to a small degree. Like, yeah, if y'all want to get out there and tell all y'all secrets and y'all want to break codes and be in violation and do stuff y'all shouldn't be doing on that camera and going against people and starting gang wars off of all that internet stuff, then I guess y'all should put that money in our own people pocket. You know what I mean? I guess, you know, that would be cool and that would be smarter. But if a person willing to condone all that shit just for some good content, clicks, and views, no matter what skin color they are, is they really a part of our community too? You know what I mean? We got to hold ourselves accountable, and we got to see stuff from all angles before we just point the finger. It's convenient to just say, oh, blame No Jumper. That platform is a problem. But nobody take the time out to think about everything that No Jumper have gave us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying a lot of people wasn't going to make it without No Jumper. I'm not saying that certain people wasn't on the rise before No Jumper. But a lot of these people, homie, we got Crip Max so who he is because of No Jumper. You know, we know who AD and T-Rail and Duno is much more now because No Jumper. You know, y'all tune in with community and back on Fig, and a lot of that come from No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? They want to know that chemistry would work with all of them together. They want to know that they could really succeed with podcasting if they never went through that path of being up there at No Jumper. You know what I mean? And so many other people, you know, whether it's a Mexican rapper, a black rapper, whoever. Yeah, they cross the line, but that's what we supposed to do when we get up there. You know, when we get up there, we supposed to let a person know what's open for talk, for conversation and what's not. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I mean? But so many people get their opportunities, man. I could go down the list and people won't even say nothing about that. They'll just say, hey, he just wrong. And I mean, like, No Jumper might be the biggest platform outside of Vlad. So how we gonna sit up here and tell a person that they just doing something totally wrong when they succeeding in it? Because some people goal at the end of the day is just to succeed. They don't care about what nobody feel about them. They not looking for people to like them. They just trying to get their bag or succeed or accomplish something. You know what I mean? So it's like, when I ran across so much stuff like that, I looked at it like, dang, man, you got a lot of grown men, certain people older than Adam, and they just blaming them. Like, that's not even respectable. You know what I mean? Like, when you got a 35 years old Crip or blood or street person be a gangster, whatever, and you don't have nothing to say about their actions and their choices, but you got everything to say about a person that he don't even have to run these politics. He don't have to worry about dissing nobody's stuff. Like, yeah, he do have to worry about it because we never know what tomorrow bring. You know, when you offend anybody or rub somebody the wrong way, you don't know what tomorrow might bring, or the next year, or the next 5 years, 10 years. You never know. But it's like, for us to hold a person accountable that we don't have nothing to say about, but for us to definitely be saying stuff like that and being like that, instead of being so big about our own backyard, you know what I mean? We worrying about the neighbor's yard and we ain't worrying about our own backyard and our own front yard. To me, that sounds like a contradiction. But y'all let me know, Dice Crew. You know, I just want to touch on that for a bit. And I hope y'all get where I was coming from. You know, shout out to Cartoon. Shout out to everybody other little video and stuff I was seeing, you know, like Dubs and them, Compton Rick Rock, other people were saying certain stuff. You know, shout out to all them. And even other videos with the titles that I never had a chance to see. But that's my take on that. I really feel strongly about that. Like I said, I'm not taking away the wrong in what Adam is doing, but I'm just not looking at it like he's to be so at fault. So let me know how y'all feel about it, Dice Crew. Keep it a Benji for me in the comments. If not, don't jump in, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.